Welcome to another episode of Not a Real Court. I'm your host,
Baraka?
Judge Joe. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that
Oh, so
was.
was that Baraka? What was that?
Baraka?
Yeah, from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Barack Obama.
Oh, that's crazy.
Whoa, getting real political in here. That's racist.
I did come up with this.
Yeah, he really was. He was showing the Ohio vote
Wow.
thing. I gave
You've been
my
holding
sticker
on
my
to that
daughter.
for like 2 weeks now, man. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus, man. I can't believe this thing
Let
that
it go.
long. My God. We already know who's president, right? Right?
Oh, we always knew.
All right. So this week, as always, I am joined by Mr. Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And then we got my downright bad girl, Kenny.
I'm a bad girl.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Are you?
I don't even want to say ooh yeah after that. I don't even want to say that.
Ooh, yeah.
Who's been a bad girl? Ooh yeah, me.
I'm a bad girl. No cap. Put it in my skibbity. All right.
What would you do if she said that to you? Legit.
Divorce.
Wait. It's my current girl or is it Lena Paul?
Random girl. Listen, you're single. It's one night. You're going out and you're ready. And she says that.
She says, put it in my skibbity. I would
Glaze my skibbity over in Ohio.
Yeah, I would get soft so fast. I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. We should wait another night for this. I'll be like, yeah, I'm shy.
I have a 3-date rule, and we're ending it at date 1.
You both are liars.
shy.
You both would just be like, yes. Skibbity!
Skibbity!
I was pissed because I thought the skibbity thing was like all like a joke, and then I went to Walmart and they actually sell skibbity mystery boxes that come in toilets, and I was like, "What the?" And they're $45. Who is buying this?
Skibbity.
My God! All right, so this is our debate episode, and as always for our second consecutive time, we are going to be each judging our own debate that we brought to the table. I will go ahead and start with mine. So the topic that I brought to the table would you rather your food always be crunchy or you're never allowed to have crunchy food ever again? So on the side of not crunchy at all, Kenneth the Menace, describe to me your opening statement.
The thing about me is I don't like constant changes in the texture of my food. I don't like it. So if I'm eating something, I don't like that. And nothing wrong with a little bit of oatmeal in your life. Nothing wrong with a little bit of pudding. Nothing wrong with a little bit of something soft. Especially with me, who's got jacked up teeth at the moment. Nothing wrong with a little bit of with something soft. Going down nice and smooth.
Okay.
That's my opening statement.
And on the side of crunchy, Matt, opening statement.
I feel like if you're not eating something that's crunchy and you're just thinking of things that are just always like not giving you that sort of texture, it's like what are you getting? Applesauce, baby food? Like it's just almost mush at that point. The crunch is what holds everything together for you and shows you one that it was cooked right. You got to have that little bit of that outside crunch on something to know that it was cooked just right. Otherwise, it's like you're picking up a pizza. If it's not crunchy enough on the bottom, that thing is just like soggy and falling over, and that part doesn't sound good to me. Like I get like part of the draw of I want to have things that aren't crunchy. I do get that, but then on the side of what if you do want something that's crunchy and now it can't be that way? Like I think of immediately if I think of something crunchy, I'm thinking of a potato chip. So now what's a not crunchy potato chip? That's a stale potato chip. Yeah, that's now every time you want potato chips, you got to have.
No, you talking about the salt,
right, right.
Yeah.
No, so that doesn't sound appealing to me. I'll usually, I like last episode we were just talking about like chicken wings. I order my chicken wings extra crispy. Like I want that little bit of crunch. I like that texture and things.
Not mad at that at all. Not mad at that.
Okay.
Now
Kenny,
with
any
me,
rebuttals?
my rebuttal will be. Now I know I brought up stuff like oatmeal and pudding, but even though you have to chew certain things, just because it's chewy doesn't make it crunchy. That's what I'm gonna say on that. Like, for example, like if you have a steak, I don't think it's crunchy. I think you just happen to bite down on it. I just don't think it's you don't hear that crunch sound. It's just you just happen to chew on it. Like that's what so I think that would still go on the side of not crunchy in my opinion. That's what I think.
I would agree.
And same with me with this. Maybe I'm weird, but when it comes to my cereal, I don't like my cereal to be like I mean, you know that first when you first I prefer it to be a little bit, just a smidge, just a little bit soggy. I like a little bit on the soggy end. I
That's
kind of prefer,
gross.
That's
I kind of prefer mine a little bit of
it's
soggy end.
it's wild because you took my argument for me. Like that's the worst part about it is when it gets all soggy and then it's like, I want to have it when it's more French. It's not called cinnamon toast soft. It's cinnamon toast crunch.
No,
I want to have that crunch.
Having
nothing wrong
some
with-
cinnamon toast soft is crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with cinnamon toast flaccid. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like I mean, I don't know. Not everything got to have that little crunch to it, and everything has to have that to still be good.
I don't know,
They
man.
say
I'd like
chew.
don't you remember as a kid? Did you ever make your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and always throw potato chips into them?
No, I was not doing that. No, I'm sorry, I was not doing
You should
that.
have. I know. We always did it, and it's because you wanted that crunch. It was it was also so you could just eat your food faster, so I didn't have to eat them separately. But no, you wanted that crunch on it. The Crunch Wrap Supreme. Give me the crunch part.
Okay, you got me there. Crunchwrap Supreme, crazy. That shit go crazy. But, but, I don't always need that crunch though. I just don't. I don't always need that crunch. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I don't need my fries when they're fresh out to be. I don't need it. I don't need that crispy, crunchy fry all the time. I like my stuff to be. I don't need it fresh out the grease.
You like soft fries?
Give it 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. I got you for 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes.
Soft fries.
I don't like
no.
anything fresh out the thing. Just let it chill for a little bit. I don't like you eat something that's hot and you like do that little sound. I don't want to do that. Let it sit for a little bit.
It doesn't have to be hot to be crunchy.
No, I'm just for that. Like for the fries, because usually when the fries first come out, they got a little crunch to them. They got a little crunch to them. And then when it starts to be a little more potatoey, it's like, this stuff kind of good.
I mean, if they're undercooked, yes, because it's the only time that you can get it that it's semi-crunchy. But if you just cook them longer, then they're crunchy.
Nah, but if you burn them, they'd be crunchy.
Too much crunch. Too much crunch.
Too much crunch.
Look, there's too much soft. There's too much crunch.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
So those are just
a little bit.
Sir, those aren't even cooked. You just frosted them.
Any closing arguments on this?
You going?
I blew my load on the cinnamon toast soft already, so
I think that's pretty much where I was at too. Ain't nothing wrong with flaccid. I like look. Speaking of, I like being sucked on flaccid. I don't know. That's just me. I like to build up. I like to build up a little bit. I don't want to go in there just like this in your face immediately. Gotta put some work into it. I like being a semi. Give me that half. Give it a half. There you go.
Got some likes working his way up from the fucking mashed potatoes up to the potato tip.
And I love mashed potatoes so much. I really do.
I had shepherd's pie for the first time last night and was so confused because I've never seen it before. And I don't know if you guys have ever had it, but
yeah, I've had it.
I had this about 2 weeks and a day ago now.
It was mind changing
because this came out 2 weeks. This was 2 weeks ago. No, but for real, it was last night, and yeah, it was. I seen it and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I started eating. And I was like, "This is delicious," but it had mashed potatoes in it. I've never seen it before. Highly recommend.
And that's another thing too. Like when I like my mac and cheese, I like my little more on the softer side. Like I don't like that the crunchy like people put breadcrumbs on the top. That shit's gross.
Or
No,
I just made one. I just made one where I smashed up Cheez-Its and put it on top of it for that crunch.
It has to be crunchy.
Oh nah. Like nah.
Well, just that
Nah.
top. That's why you have a broiler. That's why it comes with the oven, so you can get that crunch.
Nah.
Soft bread? Nah, give me that. Give me a little crunch on my bread.
Nah, I shouldn't be crunching. I shouldn't hear on mac and cheese. I shouldn't hear that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. And I love homemade mac and cheese, but I don't want no crunchy bits in mine.
And don't forget about Fritos burritos. That was one of the smartest things that Taco Bell ever did.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I love that.
But I like mine to sit a little bit. And by the time mine's sitting, my Fritos got a little lip. Got a little lip.
We have a Jim Steak out here. You can get taco in a bag, like a Doritos bag, and that's actually again same thing. I hate it if I leave it in there too long and those Doritos just get all soggy. Like I'm like,
oh, looks like he left it in there too long.
I guess I'll have it.
Yeah, but I guess I'll eat it again.
All right. So for this, I am gonna go on the side of always crunchy.
Damn it.
There's just we can't be eating flaccid foods all day.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of flaccid in your life. You ain't always gotta be hard. Thugs cry too. You ain't always gotta be hard.
It's just not longer than 4 hours.
All right.
Well,
so
you can wait 4 hours and let it sit.
Rub some dirt on it, it'll be fine.
Kenny, what'd you bring to the table?
Yes. I forgot what the argument was for a second. Okay, so for this argument we have, would you rather be stranded on Earth and it's just you, nothing, nobody else, just you, and you got animals, that's it, but they are trying to hurt you. You can't domesticate these animals, you can't make friends with these animals, they are trying to hurt you. So I guess you can hunt, do whatever it is you need to do. But the other one, so you can either be stranded on Earth with animals or stranded in space. You have everything you need though. You're fine. You won't starve and like that out there, but you also have to deal with aliens while you're out there. So one side we got the Earth with the animals, other side we got the outer space with the aliens. Joe, what you got for me?
All right, what are you choosing? I'm on Earth, and here's my thing: you're in space, you're cooped up in that little box. You ain't going nowhere. All right, it's not just for 3 minutes; it's for a long ass fucking time. It's until you die. You're inside this little ass ship. I have, on the other hand, a gigantic planet that I can roam whenever I want. Do I want to be a snowbird? Do I want to go to Antarctica and see what's actually there? You know, what's going on?
Okay, Matt, what you got for me? What you got as your opening statement?
I'm so confused though. Before we can really jump into that part, are you claiming that Earth is larger than the galaxy? Like the entire outer everything? Earth is bigger than everything?
Are you getting out of the ship?
My ship can go places, can it?
So you can sightsee.
I can go anywhere I want. Anywhere that I want.
You're going to be like a fucking one of those fish that you get from the fair that just sits inside that little bowl. You'll go to different houses, you'll go to different places, but you're still inside that little bowl.
And what are you going to do with your water there? You're going to jump into the water and have all these sharks and things still eat you because you still have animals there.
I don't have to jump in the water.
You're going to leave your cave? You think that these animals that are out there are just going to leave you alone? Just no. It's just that guy. We're not worried about him. No, a lion's going to see you and he's going to be hungry and he's going to come over and tear you apart. You're living inside.
That's if I'm in Africa.
But you were talking about walking around everywhere and going and seeing Antarctica.
Is there lions in Antarctica?
There might be.
Snow lions.
You ever been to Antarctica? Who knows what the government has down there?
You have crazy. There's a fucking normal mountain lion running around there.
Or you have ship from Narnia. Anywhere you live, there are animals out there.
Aslan.
That kill you.
Yeah, I must have that lion from Narnia.
Aslan coming out of nowhere. No, that's where they keep that 20th Century Fox lion. Or no, MGM. That's what... I got a question.
Go ahead.
For being the only person on Earth, is it like I wake up tomorrow and I'm the only person on Earth, or is there's never been another person on Earth? Because I'm wondering if there's like if there are there stores, there's houses, all that kind of stuff.
It's I Am Legend, pretty much where you're at. It's I Am Legend. There were people, they all got wiped out in a mysterious explosion, but somehow everything is perfectly fine.
And you
It was a
don't
it was
have
a
a
zombie.
dog.
No, it was a zombie invasion. Everybody was eating, and the zombies starved out. But you just happen to wake up from a coma. Everybody's gone. It's just you and the animals.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's
I'm the one that survives the slow
pretty much
man.
28 days later, but like a little bit more intense.
Like 26 weeks, maybe. We haven't hit the 28-week mark.
Well, so yeah,
Okay.
they got 28 months later coming. So by the way, just letting
Okay.
you know.
So I can also, I mean, at that point, I could just go to a store, load up on weapons, vehicles I still have access to.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, if a fucking lion wants to come at me in my armored tank that I just took from
From where?
one of the army bases,
Okay.
He read, and
I
he read
bet
the
you-
manual.
you
Or
brought
from
a
the
manual
VFW.
on how to drive it.
or from the VFW.
Matt, what you got as a rebuttal for this?
I understand that part of it. It'd be nice that all that stuff is there. Again, I think just on the counter, we were saying that in space, I'm going to have the ability to move around kind of same way that he does. I know what's here on Earth, and honestly, it kind of sucks. So I'll take my chances going out and seeing what else is out there. There's, like I said, there's this giant whole everything that's out there. All man wants to do right now is get to space and wants to explore and wants to know what's out there and know the truth. And the truth is out there, and I'm going to go find the truth. Well, Joe's stuck on this little rock walking around with his tank trying to take out lions for the hell of it, calling out for Simba. Where's your dad now?
He's going. He said,
Okay.
"I'm going on an adventure." I like.
So
that.
here's my thing though. I know how to protect myself because I have access to books, I have access to DVDs, whatever fucking called. You know what I'm talking about. National Geographic, that's the word
There
I'm
you
looking
go.
for.
There you go.
I know how to defend myself from an animal at this point. Can I? Who knows? But I know what to expect. You, on the other hand, have no fucking idea what you're up against when it comes to an alien, especially because, let's say you run into this pack of aliens from Mars. What happens when you run into the ones from Jupiter? Who knows what their technology is? Or a fucking asteroid comes out of nowhere? You're fucked.
Whoa. Let's talk about like people being fucked with an asteroid coming out of nowhere. Go talk to the dinosaurs and ask them how that went on Earth.
I don't need to.
I can at least,
survived.
I'm in
They
a
didn't.
spaceship. I can move out of the way and duck out of the way. You have a gravitational pull that's bringing that asteroid to you. I ain't got no gravity. I'm bouncing around. Doesn't matter what my weight
How
is.
fast is this? What
Oh,
are you in a fucking
Joe, you know how good you would feel
Falcon?
in space?
Are you in the Millennium Falcon?
I mean,
I
I,
think
gotta
you're
be able to
just
get around.
You're in a normal ass ship.
If listen, no. If you're driving around in armored tanks that you took from the VW and driving around killing lions with that, then I'm driving around in the Millennium Falcon.
You do not get a Millennium Falcon. Those don't exist right now. We
said,
said
"Why,
tomorrow. You said tomorrow we wake up and then we are in our situation. There is no goddamn Millennium Falcon right
Millennium
now.
Falcon's been around since the
You know what there
60s.
is? There's a fucking tank. There's still tanks.
You can't tell me that there's not some sort of alien spaceship or something that
Okay, and
actually
if
exists.
that's the scenario, I'll just fucking get on a ship and take off. Elon Musk got like 10 of them.
He said, "I'll be right there with you."
That's right.
Yeah,
Joe's gonna pick up his books and read and become the next Elon Musk and figure out how to
I
fly
got
the rocket
time.
himself.
I don't got to go to work.
All right, closing statements. Matt.
There's so much more to explore. There's as although people think otherwise, everything out there is bigger than planet Earth, and that is now what I have to go and explore and have for myself. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's out there for me.
Bro ain't even gonna make it to another galaxy in that fucking time frame. You're gonna die, man. You know how long it's gonna take to get there? Cruising at
The same amount of time that you're gonna die.
13 miles an hour in your little ship.
Having the time of my life.
I guess. I mean, you could look at the stars all you want. That's gonna be cool. You get to look. You could sightsee with the stars and shit. But I don't know. I have access to everything. You ever gone to the mall and got everything for free? No, but I am. Boom. That's what's up.
Okay. Joe's on your final statement? Closing
Yeah.
statement? Okay.
Fuck his little claustrophobic ship.
Okay. I'll say this. I was on Matt's side for about 90% of it until the very end when he brought up books. When you brought up books, I said, you know what? I think I got to give it to you with that one. That books is a huge advantage. If there's anything he
IR smart.
needs, there's anything he needs, he can be able to access a book and be able to find that. Because I was not thinking that when I posed this question. But yeah, that's a good one.
Matt's got fucking Star Trek DVDs he's working off.
All right.
All right. For our final debate. This was an all-important one, so I hope you're ready for this.
This is disgusting.
We are trying to decide, if you were forced into the situation, which would you rather wear the same pair of socks for a month straight or the same pair of underwear for 2 weeks straight?
Same draws.
2
weeks.
Joe, believe you are on the side of the underwear, yes?
Unfortunately, these are both fucking disgusting, but
well, I'm not looking for you to defend yours. I'm just looking for you to tell me why the other one's worse. Opening
we gotta say the other one. The other one's worse.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna defend why that one's good luck to you.
All right. So hear me out. I will have to say mine has less time. Actually, half the amount of time if we're being specific. So I am less likely to get a disease. Soggy feet. That's not something you want to deal with. You get those socks wet day 3, you're fucked for the next 27 days or 28, depending on how many days are in the month.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, because you're fucked. I mean, you're gonna get sick over that. Your feet gonna be grimy.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You have that trench foot.
I mean, if there was like a hair dryer or something that could dry them, or anything
that is just that odor.
I would take that over having wet foot.
Wet foot.
But all right, I'm sorry. So you're making it sound like they're gonna, once they're wet, they're just wet for the rest of the entirety of the time.
They're not, but I mean,
not correct.
Oh,
not
God,
correct.
Your feet are gonna fucking. Oh Lord, I could not imagine having wet socks on and then just drying them and keep those shits are gonna be stiff. It's like coming in a sock and putting it back on, man. You don't want to do that.
Wet foot. Is it on me?
All right, Kenny, your opening argument.
I mean, he posed a good point, but swamp ass. What are we talking about here? Look, you ever just been like, oh, just imagine, like, you're like 2 weeks, you're already not showering, you're wearing the same clothes, your ass cheeks have been rubbing together for 2 weeks like this, like you have a plan. This is like you know, you have a plan, you're like, that's your ass cheeks doing this for 2 weeks, and it's just getting hotter and hotter and hot. Oh, that smell it's gonna be crazy.
So are we not allowed to shower?
No,
you gonna shower with your clothes on?
With my boxers on?
I would still say you're still allowed to shower. Like you can take those items off to shower, but then you're putting them back on, which actually might even be worse because the idea of putting on.
Okay, so hear me out though.
That I've been having on for 25 straight days.
Hear me out.
Okay.
In that point, then can I wear spandex? Because that wouldn't be horrible to shower with.
No, I'm still saying you can take it off. In the course of the day, you're still going around and doing things.
Take what off? I can take the boxers off to shower.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
I
thought we had to keep them on for a month straight.
I thought so too. But even if,
because I was planning on just like wearing the boxers backwards so you could like shit through the hole.
Oh shit!
Yikes.
Oh no! Oh,
No, you could still take them off for the general times that you require to have them off. Sans sleeping, you were sleeping in them.
What?
Listen, I was just
Oh
thinking.
my god, that took a turn, Joe.
Shit through the boxer.
Well, I thought we
hole.
had to keep it on for like 2 weeks straight.
That's
Well,
what I
you're sitting
thought,
here
too.
talking about like jizz socks too. Like, what are you gonna do after you jizz on it? You have to leave it on your dick the whole time too. Like, how are you?
I'm assuming.
No,
if
no,
you
no,
gonna
no,
get
no.
How you
I
doing
didn't
that
say-
if it's on your foot?
No. I was saying putting like drying your sock off and putting it like keeping it on would be the same as doing that.
Okay.
That shit
Okay.
is so gross.
Also, that'd be crazy if you had to wear the same socks for a month and you jizz in them and put it back on.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's-
insane.
But you're so worried about jizzing in socks. But I'm talking about underwear you got to wear for 2 weeks. So what happens if day 1 or night 2 you're having a nice little dream and now that's what you're putting on every day for the next
Ooh.
week and a half?
I mean, that's the world I live in. I work from home.
Because that's why you're not taking them in the shower with you because you're almost cleaning them at that point. Ugh, get it off.
He said he was gonna turn his drawers around. And shit through the boxer. hole.
That's almost worse.
That
'Cause
is
you got
so
like that
disgusting.
like silver dollar size, just crunchy piece of underwear up against your skin.
Listen, I thought I had to keep mine the whole time. I didn't know.
I thought we did too. That's why I thought this whole. That's why that was my argument. The fact that you're gonna be just naked, your ass cheeks is gonna be crazy.
So does he? So he gets to take the socks off too? Then
For to take a shower, yeah. But I'm telling you, if you're sitting there, you get to day 20 of wearing the same pair of socks, and you're going around and doing anything. You go and walk, go out anywhere, and put any bit of miles on, and you start sweating those things. Doesn't matter that you're washing your foot. If you get 20 days of that, and now you just got out of the shower, and you just put your foot back into that sock, I don't care how good that shower felt. You feel gross immediately again.
No, and that's why I said I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But the thing is, because like I said, I didn't know we could take the stuff off to go shower. I assumed you just didn't shower.
Yeah.
You just you were stuck with that whatever it was, like you had that on no matter what. And I feel like his is worse. Either way, his is worse. I feel like. I think with the shower thing, it makes it worse because mine is longer, so he has the edge there. But if we're gonna go with just you running around running errands all day, your drawers gonna stink. Your drawers gonna be different color too. No matter what the color is, it's gonna have it's gonna be a little stained. It's gonna be a little stained. You've been sweating them.
I could just wear them
wearing
in the
the dark
shower.
ones
Though.
on
I
purpose.
think I do spandex and I wear them in the shower.
So that's why I don't like the idea of that. I don't want them getting washed. I don't want them getting cleaned in any kind of way.
They get clean. We're not washing. We out here stinking.
Not in the shower. The judge has ruled.
Yeah,
Okay.
we stinking. We out here stinking, and you gonna stink worse than me because you had that. And then Joe, you're a big guy. Joe, you're a big guy too. Let's be real, you're a big guy, so you're gonna be suffering. You're gonna be suffering. Your ass cheeks is moving, and then you got that little area in between, that little area, your nuts and your butthole, the gooch, the taint where it taints your balls and it taints your ass. That area right there, it's gonna be bad for you. And you're gonna be just, you gonna smell it. You're gonna be like, what's that smell? It is you. Disgusting. Meanwhile, my feet are gonna be in shoes. You won't even be able to smell it because I'm gonna be wearing shoes. You won't even be able to smell it.
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit.
If he's wearing shoes to bed, that's a punishment, and that's good on you.
If you think that you can't smell socks through shoes that smell that bad, then you can't smell my boxers through my fucking pants.
No, because I've had times where my feet were sweaty in the socks I was in, and my shoes covered up the smell until I got home. And I took them off. I was like, let me go hop in this shower.
So I'll just use that fucking powder shit that you sprinkle on your butthole. What's it called? Monkey butt?
No, we're not doing that because you can do the same thing with shoes. You can spray shit in the shoes or spray your feet with that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I can hide mine. You're gonna wear your jeans, and people gonna be like, "What is that smell?" Because your ass cheeks is in them. That's the difference. You got that sweaty ass.
I could just shower more often.
You could.
We can't shower in the situation. I thought we can't shower.
No, we are. No, yes, we are. You are showering. If you want to go through that effort of doing that every opportunity you can. But again, good luck. You go out anywhere. You're a big man. I know you're sweating.
I'm not.
You're probably sweating right now in front of with the light on in front of you.
I'm not sweating, but I'm not gonna fucking sweat from going grocery shopping. I can take
anything spicy too.
But you're
you have one bad little shit, and
I can take 2 weeks off of doing extracurricular activities, though. You know what I mean?
Right, but you're talking about now that you need to take 2 weeks off. Kenny doesn't sound like he needs to take any time off to survive his. I need that PTO for good shit, not for wearing the same drawers. Especially if I'm taking 2 weeks off of work. I'm trying to go to Disney World, and those are going to be stinky. Then I need to change those probably halfway through the day.
No.
I'm saying I don't need to go do some physical work shit with my fucking boxers for 2 weeks. I don't have to go get swamp ass.
I'm saying, with me as someone who can sweat very, very easily, I could be sitting here right now who's power podcasting. I'll start sweating out of nowhere. That's just how I am. Now listen,
I'm not doing
this. Will be sweaty before my feet get sweaty, and it's gonna be like, damn. I can imagine
my feet will get sweaty before I get swamp ass.
My palms are the first thing to get sweaty, but then my feet. I'm actually a really bad foot sweater.
I'm not, so I'll be good. I'd be good, especially since I can take a shower. It'll just be like, I don't know, like it's been got that wear and tear to the socks, but that'll be about it. But you, nasty. Yes.
Oh man, 2 weeks sounds much better than a whole fucking month.
That'll trust them.
All right. We'll get this one wrapped up. Final arguments. We started with Joe, so we'll start with Kenny this time. Final arguments.
Your balls and your ass are in them draws. That's my last thing I would say. They're in your draws. I just got feet. Your balls are in them draws. Get them balls are in them draws. Nasty.
I can control what I eat though, which is gonna help my shitting. I can shower when I want. It's also only 2 fucking weeks. I'm just saying.
All right.
You step in one puddle, you are fucked. It rains out, you're fucked.
Oh no, I do agree, but I will not be. If I see it's raining, I will not go outside. If I know I got this situation going, you know.
Okay, so if John gets a hold of me and wants me to go run a fucking marathon, I'm not going to go do it.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to be screwed though, because like I said, because you could just sit there and you're going to be sitting there just like it's you sitting there playing the game all day. You just sitting there, your cheeks are in the same position. They've been, they're going to come rub together a little bit.
What are you talking?
You'll get that sweet and tangy.
Ew.
You're gonna get that sweet and tangy. Shout out to the wing.
We're not talking chicken wings anymore. That was
we're gonna you'll get the sweet and tangy.
My ass don't just randomly start leaking juices from sitting down for 20 minutes.
It depends on what you eat. If you had Skyline, it might.
But again, I can control I know that I'm going into this 2 weeks. I'm gonna just not fucking eat stuff like that.
All right, but he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to change his whole eating habit for his feet.
Nope.
Like I find your argument is
right. Okay, so he's gonna go to sleep and he's gonna be fucking sweating during his sleep. That's gonna be disgusting. That's gonna build up over a fucking month. At 2 weeks, that's gonna be disgusting. You're doubling that? A month of sweaty socks?
But you just admitted that you're gonna be sweating, so you might not do anything. You're gonna sweat your ass off just by sleeping.
Sweating your ass.
Kenny's
Joe, I was about to side with you, and you're actually hurting your argument.
I don't know how he sweats in his sleep.
Sweating in your ass. It's gonna be all bad for you. You're gonna be moving around. Them cheeks gonna be moving while you sleeping.
Woo, I don't do that. I sleep with a fan on.
You got to wring them drawers out when you're done.
No, you're making shit up. He's putting words in my mouth.
I wish there are some words I wish would have gotten put into somebody's mouth. The one thing that I didn't hear at all. And again, I think this is just because of how it's 3 guys doing the show. But my wife and I had this discussion before, and she was like, "You got to remember, if you're talking about a woman, like that thing is up her coochie half the time, so those things get gross very fast. So having boxers is a lot different than like what some of the underwear women wear." I didn't hear that argument. I thought that would have been a key one in there. So based off of the evidence I heard,
I'm not wearing.
I'm actually going to go with. I'm going to go with Joe. I'm going to go with Joe. And I think I would rather do the 2 weeks same underwear than I would do the whole month with socks.
I was gonna say if you were gonna make me wear a fucking thong, I was out.
Well, but you can at least bring it up as an argument. I know I'm not, maybe not you personally, but
I was gonna say, why the fuck would I bring that up?
we're talking about Joe out
I
there
didn't think-
stealing
I
tanks
mean-
out of the VW. I think we can talk about women's underwear too.
I mean, I assume
I'm not gonna be wearing.
I
it,
assume we
though.
wore normal underwear and normal socks.
what I'm
I didn't think
saying.
he was out here G-stringing it up, and
Like-
neither one of us had coochies, so I didn't think I wasn't.
And I assume Kenny was wearing ankle socks and not fucking knee highs too. So
Yeah. yeah.
that would have been a whole different story if he was wearing knee highs. That's oh my
Yeah,
god.
he dressed like a Catholic schoolgirl.
Oh, for real though, we get into winter, and I start wearing the heavy boots and the heavy socks. My feet start to stank.
Yeah, that sounds awful. I don't want either one of those. But I would definitely prefer the socks. I'll wear the socks for a month on some dirty shit than wearing the same drawers for 2. I don't trust my ass. I know that. I don't trust my butt cheeks. Like I don't trust it. It'll be all bad.
All right. So with that being said, this was our debate episode, and we're gonna go close out with telling you about our shows. And I'm gonna do it because Kenny's been sick for 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
So we're going to start off with Unbiased, our football podcast where you can see TK throwing up the little U. You can also follow the Bad Guy Has Spoken podcast where we talk bad boys doing bad things. All right. You can also catch an episode where Joe actually drove all the way to Columbus, Ohio to be on an episode. Whoa. And also, you can catch Geek in the Motherfucking Sheets where we talk all things nerdy, anime, waifus, uwus. We got all that shit. Lord of the Rings. You like Lord of the Rings? Because I fucking love Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say Usos?
No, not Usos. Usos, we talk about on wrestling podcast. Where we just, we make a lot of fun storylines for the stuff. And, starting next year, I'm actually going to have the best Book It verse ever. And also, we have, there's another show for sure.
Oh my
It's
God,
Hood
I'm
Movie
ready.
Review.
Hood Movie Review. You left me hanging there for a minute. I'm like,
where we review all your best hood movies like Blank Man and Meteor Man.
Like, man.
And with that being said, see you later, girls.
VW calling. We would like our tank back. Thank you.
Swamp ass.